Hello friends, my name is Chetan Wadadia and today we are going to study about coordinate geometry for class 9th or 8th. So this is introduction part. I'm going to teach you everything about coordinate geometry in detail. So let us start. If one point is given here, can you tell me the exact position of this point? Exact position. We cannot say, but we can say it is in the upper right hand corner, but we cannot justify the exact position. So what we need to do, or what our mathematician has done, what they had done, they had divided this plane, means this screen is your plane. They had divided this plane into four parts with the help of two axes. One is x-axis and one is y-axis. This is y-axis, guys, and this is x-axis. They had divided the screen into four parts with the help of two axes. One is x-axis and one is y-axis. So you can see divided where both the axes intersect. That point is called origin. This point is O. Actually, the full name is origin. Now what they had done? They had write down the numbers on this as we are writing on our number line. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and so on. So positive on right hand side on the x-axis and negative on the left hand side of x-axis. So please keep this in mind. Generally, sometimes some students make mistake. They write down negative here, positive here. So this type of simple mistake can cut your marks. And positive on the upper side and negative on the lower side. Minus one, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And negative on the lower side. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and minus 4. So by this way they had divided the plane into four parts and they had given name also of that part. This part is called quadrant 1. This you need to keep in mind. Quadrant 1. You cannot say this is quadrant 1. These are four quadrant we know. But this quadrant's name is quadrant 1 and this quadrant name is quadrant 2. You cannot change the name, guys. You cannot write down this as quadrant 1 and this as quadrant 2. This is quadrant 1, this is quadrant 2, this is quadrant 3 and this is quadrant 4. Okay, now we can specify the point. Suppose one point is given here. Let me write down. Now I can tell you the exact position of this point. How? Just you need to see where it is coming on the x-axis and where it is lying perpendicular with the y-axis. So here it will come here. So now you can say the coordinate of this. Every time you need to write down the number of x-axis first and then y-axis after. So the exact position of this coordinate is 3, 1. Suppose they had given you somewhere here. So now you need to see minus 3 and here plus 3. So the coordinate, every time you need to write down the term of x-axis first. So minus 3, 3. Okay, this is in quadrant 1, this is in quadrant 2. Suppose one point is given here. So from x-axis here and from y-axis. So the coordinate of this will be x will be minus 4 and y will be minus. So this will be the coordinate of this. Okay, so this way you can find out the exact position by this coordinate. Okay, so this is the main thing that you need to remember. Now let me tell you, sometimes they will give you coordinate on this one also. Let me change the color. So suppose this is your coordinate. Now what will be the coordinate of this point? If you want to 6 on x-axis, directly you cannot write, but you need to write down 6 for x, and it is not lying anywhere on y, so y will be 0. So 6 comma 1. If it is lying here, so it is lying on y axis, so your x will be 0 and y will be 5. So this way you need to represent when coordinates are lying on x axis or y axis. Okay, now x value of any coordinate is called abscissa and y value of any coordinate is called ordinate, and together this is called coordinate. Okay, this is called abscissa, this is called ordinate, and this together called coordinate. Now let me give you some hint directly. When you are having two positive terms 3 comma 5, then that will lie on first quadrant, because whenever you are having two positive terms, positive will always lie in quadrant 1. For quadrant 2 you can see negative positive, first will be negative sign and positive sign. So negative positive minus 2 comma 3, negative positive will lie in quadrant number 2. For quadrant 3 negative, if both the terms are negative, minus 3 comma minus 2, then that will lie in quadrant number 3. If one is positive and one is negative, you can see positive negative, then that will lie in quadrant number 4, 4 comma minus, quadrant number 4. And if you are having 1 0 either x or y, then that will lie in either x axis or y axis, that you need to keep in mind. So this is the basic for coordinate geometry. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.